Nigeria has to move forward. In fact, this is an opportunity for every governor to tap this initiative from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let me take you back to 1999 to 2000. Let me take you back there again, because when we are talking, we can't just stop talking about. When we are talking, we can't forget about those years. You see, he's the only person, the only president that converted liability to an asset. Now, do you know what it means by converting a liability? That is something that is taking more money from Nigerian economy, like taking more money from Nigerian treasury, that you are using it to service those liability. Now he converted it to an asset. Now let me go by this way. You see, let's start from this. The states of New York, even before the state of New York has not even started what they call this oracle of a thing. The oracle that the Bola Ahmed used. You know, he went in my previous video. I said he went to the US. He talked with IBM. He talked with Microsoft, and he talked with Oracle in order to system Lagos State economy with all the IGR and other things. So the New York start their own Oracle to 2012. Now you see this Oracle system expose what we call the ghost worker. Before then, Nigeria is having challenges of ghost worker. Now the first person that brought this initiative to this country is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, while he was a governor then. Now this oracle exposed ghost workers, and not only ghost workers that this oracle exposed, it even exposed ghost levels. Some people who are inputting fake levels, level this, level that. The oracle exposed them. Now ask yourself, people are saying that Lagos State Nigeria just jumped from 600 million, to 600 million to almost 10 billion. It doesn't just jump like that. Lagos Nigeria went up due to automation, and this automation is the thing that President Ahmed Tinubu did then, to make sure that every kobo that come to Lagos State have been automated. Now the automation as well, in fact, it really even allow to predict and to repeat anything they want to do, and to reorganize the system as a whole during that time. So this automation really worked for Lagos State. Now, as I told you, he brought the best brain to work with him in that government. Now, another one, the Tinubu vision on Eco-Atlantic. Now, this is the real word I'm trying to put across to you now, whereby he changed liability to an asset. The real Eco-Atlantic was totally in water. He is the one that brought the initiative. Now, when this Tinubu vision Eco-Atlantic came, do you know that Victoria Island was totally almost disappeared? The water is eating up the whole place. In fact, some buildings, some people who don't have that vision then, some of them sold their properties off. There's one building there in that beach there, I can remember vividly. It was a glass house, whereby people are even saying that the glass house is one that is attracting the water to come, because of the, people, you can be so funny. Now that is a glass house that attract the water to be coming nearer and nearer. Do you know that they sold that property out? Now, federal government was pouring sands just to make sure that they push the water away, but it doesn't work. Every year the budgeted money year in and year out, wasting away. Now, when the federal government was pouring sand there every year, the ocean is washing it away completely. Now, making it to become a liability, sunking money into it every year. When this man came, this man said, no, this thing can't continue. When the parliament Tinubu came, he said, no, this thing cannot continue. Let's sit down, let's find a way solution, let's get a permanent solution to this thing. That was when the vision came in. Now, he now say we must convert this liability that is costing up money, we must convert it to an asset. Lekki, now, which gave him to Lekki again? You see, this Lekki we are talking about, Lekki is the highest industrial estate in Nigeria today. I'm telling you, Lekki now is 3 times today. You know we have ports there in Lekki now, but Lekki now is a 3 times size of both Tinker Island and Apapa airports. Do you understand? It's a deep sea airport. Let me tell you what is happening prior to that time. You can see then the Apapa seaports cannot contain most of these big vessels. So something that, because the water is not all that deep, now offloading that would take just 2 weeks. It would be taking them like 3 months. So most of these vessel, they cannot be doing that kind of business. You know, it costs them more. So for them to cost their expenses, you know, to make sure that their cost is more effective, they have to go to Togo. Now, when they move to Togo, before they will now offload in Togo and now take it to Nigeria, you can see the loopholes there. Now, he now saw these loopholes, now discovered that Lekki deep sea. Now, that Lekki deep sea, now within a week, everything has been offloaded. So this is an initiative of one person, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, so now tell me, among the whole leaders we have in this country, no anyone had that kind of initiative. None. I'm here to be corrected. So this is a man with a great leader, with a great vision, who know how to scout for people who are very smart and intelligent to make this country move forward. I'm telling you, Tinubu is the very big thing that will happen to this country. Honestly, he's the best thing that will happen to this country.